Yeah. Microphone check 1 2. They try to put us in a box, right? Say you can only do one thing. But when you the boss, you do everything. Let's get it. Me boss upgrade.
Yeah, I wake up, upload the digital architect. Respect the tech, but I demand the intellect. Multi-platform, yeah, I'm omnipresent. Every stream is a gift. Call it the present. From YouTube to the TikTok live, I'm holding court, turning passion to a sport, never selling short. I got the gamers locked in, watching the sticks move, headshots and high scores, catching the big groove. But look deeper, see the hustle in the frame. I ain't just playing the game, I'm changing the game. The algorithm can't read the heart of a giant, only the real ones subscribe. Staying compliant to the movement, the grind, the heavy elevation. Boss up great, broadcasting to the nation. Boss up, elevate, never gonna hesitate. They watching the screen, yeah, they watching us create. It's me, boss up great. Put the name on the slate, every click, every view, yeah, we dictate fate. From the game into the life, yeah, we get it straight. We get it straight, yeah, we get it straight. It's me, boss up great, yeah, we get it straight. We get it straight, yeah, we get it straight. It's me, boss up great. Switch the flow, put the controller to the side. Let's talk about life, let's talk about the ride. You see the how the viz, that's the manual for living. Fixing up the broken parts, yeah, that's what I'm giving. It ain't just mechanics, it's the mechanics of love. Relationship advice, when push comes to shove, I break it down simple so the message is clear. Streaming wisdom in your ear, making doubt disappear. I teach you how to build, how to move, how to man. Not just a content creator, I'm a digital friend. So when the chat starts rolling and the questions ignite, I'm the lighthouse beaming through the digital night. Versatile style, yeah, the niche is success. Turning stress into progress, nothing more, nothing less. They ask, what do you do? I say, I do it all. I answer the call when the server crashes or the relationship falls. I'm the tutorial, I'm the entertainment, I'm the blueprint. My boss up, elevate, never gonna hesitate. They watching the screen, yeah, they watching us create. It's me, boss up great. Put the name on the slate, every click, every view, yeah, we dictate fate. From the game into the life, yeah, we get it straight. We get it straight, yeah, we get it straight. It's me, boss up great, yeah, we get it straight. Yeah, we get it straight, yeah, we get it straight. It's boss up, elevate, never gonna hesitate.
Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Realness Gaming Wisdom Life. You know where to find me, all platforms.
Me, boss up great.
We out. We out.
Oh my God, that was one hell of a freaking intro, don't y'all think? It's your boy Boss Up Great, and I am live looking at you guys, and we are in HD, 1080p, 4K, wherever you are, whatever resolution you in, we that, you know what I mean? So yeah, let me turn that camera on, that other camera. How about that? How you doing, CW? Can you hear me?
Oh, I'm good. I just finished my workout. Yep. Can you hear me?
Oh shoot! Hell yeah, I can hear you. Hell yeah, you got that workout in. What kind of workout?
Okay, good. Just
was it leg day?
Core. Yep, it was leg day, core, and I got to work on my glutes.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let me get these little scenes going and stuff, man. You been driving all day?
You know I have. Well, not too much today. I didn't have to get this load off until Monday, so I still got time to just play with it a little bit.
Okay.
How you doing today?
I am actually a little bit freaking exhausted. It's been just one hell of a week since the new year. I mean, you know, it's supposed to be new year, new me. Will definitely feel new because I ain't never been this damn time. But we got some goodies tonight. We got our boy JR. We're gonna be reacting to some of his content. If you guys don't know, he's on TT also, IG, but mainly he's a YouTuber just like me. And yeah. I'm trying to figure out, do we want this scene? Nah, I don't even want this scene. I don't see this one. See that? Yeah. Then we go ahead on and we got to put them up right now. Anybody that wants to join, let us know in the comments, and we want to hear your opinions too. We thank you guys for joining
Yep.
us, locking in for sure. All right, so what we got here? Bam, there you go. All right, so this is called a confident man humbles baddie after making this wild statement. Now I don't know what she done said, but for her to
Uh-oh.
be humble, this is about to be real interesting. So this is our blind reaction to the situation. All right?
Thing like when
Yeah.
you guys approach the girl who looks unapproachable, that you guys are like, yeah, I'm that unique one approaching her.
I do, yeah.
No.
I think so.
A lot are doing it. My question I'm always like, because people tell me I look unapproachable, so I'm like, why are you here approaching me then?
I don't think it's that you look unapproachable. You look like something that people would see on Instagram. So I think a lot of men wouldn't approach you because of that.
See, that's not the way I think, though. See,
Okay.
I do social media, so I know a lot of things are smoke and mirrors.
Okay.
So I approach any girl.
Smoke and mirror.
But that's
Like,
you though.
Yeah, that's all just illusion. We're all humans. Let's
No,
just
I
start
agree.
there,
I
right?
agree.
So we're all humans. So this whole like, I'm this, I
You
can
gotta break
approach
that
this.
barrier.
You got to break that barrier.
I agree.
I'm not saying people aren't real or they're not themselves, but sometimes they're a more heightened version of that on social media. So when you see them in real life, you bring them back down to earth.
Yes and no, but some people just have that like that image of you, so you're never gonna be like what you are to them.
Now, there's a few things I want you guys, or a few takeaways in my opinion. You guys can take whatever you want from the video, but I'm glad he said that way, because this is around the world throughout the diaspora, right? When you think of a baddie, an image comes to your mind.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Okay, let's talk about that image real quick. What kind of image comes to your mind when you think
Just
about
by
a
thinking
baddie?
about it. Meet base 44.
When you think of a baddie, especially an IG baddie or whatever. She's
Yeah,
light
IG
skinned
baddie.
usually, has light color
do you
eyes,
think?
she's thick.
CW. What is
What?
that? When someone thinks
What
of
is
a baddie or a handsome man, whatever it is, because I know there are women here too. What do you guys think in the comments when you guys think of somebody that is just that, and you just feel like, I guess for the most part, you're out of their league, because dude, based on his expression, he like, shoot, I'm still going to approach him just like they're a regular person. Why not? Why not approach him like they're a regular person? I got someone else joining the stage too. Petty TT, welcome to the show.
Hello. What
Hey, what's
happened?
up?
What did I hit? I don't see it. Okay, there it is. I was trying to turn my camera off. Hello. I got to figure out how to put a picture up there because I don't like that.
You all right?
Yeah, but I like to be seen.
As soon as you join next time, be able to. It might ask you to do it. I don't know, but I see a lot of people that actually put the picture in. But definitely, I appreciate you coming in and on to the show. So basically, what we got going on is approaching someone that seems like they're out of your league, or in this case, it's a situation where they were asking like, would you approach a baddie? And dude like, yeah, I'm gonna approach a baddie just the same way I would anybody on the street, because at the end of the day, they all regular people. There ain't no difference just because they look, hella good, or maybe they got so much more than me. I'm still gonna approach him the same way. He got that type of confidence. So
Me too.
you got that same type of confidence too?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a natural flirt. I be all over people. I have to control myself sometimes.
Okay.
And apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rub on you like that, and I don't know you. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. No, I don't think like that. I think that first of all, we gotta understand what people think is a baddie nowadays, because we do nowadays. It's 2026 now, and people do already have like this illusion of what a baddie is based on. You gotta think about all the music videos that have been shown to us over the years. You gotta think about how people naturally think, like what they think baddies are, and most of the time nowadays, people think a baddie is a woman that appears to look good. They're looking at the outer appearance, but have no clue on how this woman is internally. So most guys think a baddie, especially in the black community, She got a fat tail. She got some nice sized breasts. She looked good. Maybe she carry a purse, a pocketbook, nice little Coach bag or a Michael Kors bag. In people's eyes now, that's a baddie. But to me, a baddie is a woman that's really truly just got her stuff together. She got confidence. She walk in the room. She just ain't like any other woman. That's a baddie to me. But to some people, a baddie is like I said, that woman that looked like she got it all together. But truth be told, and when we talk about social media, Instagram, you can make things look like anything. Hell, nowadays we got AI. You can
That's
create
true.
yourself to look like whatever you want.
That is absolutely true. Because in my man, because I asked my brother this not too long ago, what do you consider a baddie? Because every woman that you show me, she got a head full of weave. She got on all of these long, ridiculous looking eyelashes and all of this makeup looking coffin ready. Is that what you consider a baddie? Because every female you show me looks exactly the same. There's slight differences in the facial features, as in the nose and the lips, but they pretty much look the same. They dress the same weave, the same ugly lashes. Is that what? And he like, yeah, this is a bad one right here. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because she can stroke your ego and stroke something else. But when it comes to actually helping you do something in life, most of those chicks like that, they'll stick around for a time, for a good
For what
time.
they
But
can
when
get.
the good times is gone, they gone. And that's what people are calling baddies. Like
Yeah.
if you know, you know. If you experience one of them, you gotta. I mean, and let me tell you something. Baddies are what they call. They feel like they high maintenance because they need you to get their nails done, get their shoes, get them some shoes, get them some clothes. They need you to get all these things. If that's not you, it don't apply to you. But
It
let's be
definitely
honest.
going.
Would
Because let me
apply,
tell you, I'm
Women,
not
would
even combing
apply,
you know
my
what I'm
hair.
would
saying?
apply to, right?
Look, I'm not even combing my hair on a regular basis, and I think I'm the hottest thing walking. Muffin top and all. Y'all better leave me alone.
Mm.
That's what's up. But I don't know. My thoughts about a baddie is this. I believe it pretty much is a woman that has confidence. She also has ambition, and then like a style. It's not just about the outward appearance because I feel like I done been tricked. I feel like I've been
Oh,
tricked so many damn times in my damn life, and it ain't even funny because you be thinking that it's like, oh dang, you know, she got this going on, she got that going on. Oh, she got all these daggone clothes, she got the shoes, she got all this stuff, and then at the end of the day, you gotta be realizing that all that shit is just material. But what's really up here?
mm.
Is looks can fade, but that mind is something about that mind that you know is very attractive when you have an intelligent woman in your life that can actually help you, you know, build. You can help her build, and you guys can complement each other. I feel like that means something more than just what that outward appearance is going to look like. You
Well,
know,
I think that sounds more like a life partner.
right, right, exactly. I mean, but most cats out here they trying to make a life partner out of a baddie.
Yeah, because
That's
most
what
men
they
have not
do.
learned that you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife.
Right.
They
Like,
be
does every
focused on the
baddie
eye
gotta be a
candy.
hoe though? Huh?
I didn't hear you.
Does every baddie have to be a hoe?
No, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
exactly. Exactly. So I'm just I don't think it's turning the hoe into a housewife, but at the end of the day, it's definitely gotta be you gotta definitely be selective and can't be letting that outward appearance just be the only thing that you look at when you are looking, to invest in someone. But back to
And I
you.
agree because I am currently single with 9 boyfriends, and nobody knows who none of my boyfriends are because
You
I
said,
like
well,
who I
what?
like. Yeah, I got issues. I ain't perfect. Don't judge me.
Hi, Miss Simmons. We got another guest that came on. Miss Simmons, how you doing? I don't hear Miss Simmons, but I'm about to hit play real quick.
Okay.
Right, and has curly hair a lot of times, right? That's the baddie perspective, and that's what even dark skinned girls try to emulate that look. This is what women are getting, whitening their skin and all this other things. And I think this is in Canada. I don't know if it's Toronto or not, but based off the accent, it sounds like it could be. And there's a huge Caribbean population there, and there's skin bleaching just like in the Caribbean and in Africa, trying to get this baddie aesthetic. And you will have, strangely enough, darker skinned women that try to be within proximity of these lighter skinned women just to get that clout or whatever have you. And they try to argue about it, but it's true. And you saw this firsthand. She was trying to defend, and a lot of times these women are attracted to these women as well, because I believe most women are bi-curious, but they want to hang around them and they're attracted to them at the same time and want to look like them.
I think that's I feel like that's very strange. You know, why would you want to be lightening up your complexion to be around someone like that? Like that's just different. I mean, this is weird. Like,
And I am the exact opposite because I try to stay outside all summer long to get a tan because I'm dark skinned and my man, I am dark brown. I don't care what nobody says, I am dark brown.
This is but yeah, I've seen people, especially women, go as far as to actually bleaching their skin. You know, like you really would just self-destruct your own temple by trying to bleach your skin so you can be a different.
Well, they're not just self-destructing their skin; they are doing they having their fat sucked from their stomach, put in their booty. They having all types of noses done, cosmetic surgery, all of that.
Right. Yeah.
I literally had several people try to convince me to have a tooth put in my gap or have the gum in between clipped and brought together to close my gap. Like, why would I do that? These is how my teeth came in. You either love them or leave them. I mean, they work perfectly fine for me. I could eat everything I want to eat. And I thought that was the purpose of it.
Right. Exactly.
I think people can. I mean, I'm not against the BBLs because I feel like if it's something you don't like and you want to change it, we live in a world where you can change it. You are the creative, like God put you here, but you basically really are creating yourself. You don't like something about yourself, you can fix it. You can create it. Like you don't like the fact that you used to be a
God
bum,
made a
you can
mistake.
become something else. Huh?
Isn't that saying God made a mistake?
No, I don't think God made no mistake. I think it's just sometimes people, if you don't like something, maybe you have an issue and it's hard for you to lose weight. Because a lot of people had that issue where they, no matter what they do, and it's proven, no matter
Yeah.
how well you eat, no matter how many times you go to the gym and exercise, certain things you just cannot lose weight. So some people
That's
might
true.
go get the fat sucked out. They might use what is that needle that everybody's using nowadays. Some people just have certain things going on that they feel like, well, I don't like it. I'm gonna get somebody to help me with it. And me myself, I just don't see nothing wrong with it. But I'm the type of person that I don't mind working out, but I'm also not to a point where it's then got to a point where even me feeling like, okay, I'm working out, but I'm still not seeing no results. I've never allowed myself to get that far. I just think that, it just depends on the person. Like if they want to get that stuff done to make themselves feel better about themselves, that's on them.
Right. I agree.
And then sometimes I think like if you had the money, some people say that, and I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I look at who's saying it because some people, if we honest, if you had the money to do any damn thing you really wanted to do, what would you do? How would you look?
I
Like I
definitely
don't
wouldn't
take
change the way I look because I've had 2 major surgeries and it's not for me. So to elect to have a surgery just to change how I look, I'm sorry, and my man fat is flexible. If this belly is in your way, you hold the right side, I'll hold the left side. We can work together. But to actually go and let somebody cut on me, oh, that's absolute no. Absolute no.
Right.
I understand that.
Yeah, I don't see the sense in letting somebody do it either. I mean, it could be like even I don't know. I have had thoughts about certain things, but at the end of the day, you just be like, but at what cost is something going to happen? I think one of the biggest, some of the biggest people that you can look at that had this done, certain things done to them, because they weren't happy with how they look. Like, say for instance, Lil' Kim. She was beautiful. She was fucking beautiful before all the surgeries and the different complexion changes and all that. But then at the end of the day, now she up here running around looking like a damn little leprechaun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, have y'all seen the videos? I mean, I can pull that up, man. Like, mm.
Oh yeah, she definitely looks a little scary.
Yeah, and I'm just like, how did she go from that to that? And who let her do that? Like, who was in her ear to say, "Girl, keep doing it, keep
Yeah,
doing
exactly. They need to be beat up.
it"? Like they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
They told her that she looked good on purpose. And sometimes people be right in your ear, and they're supposed to be having your back. Be seeing that you doing something stupid. They be like, "Yeah, let her do that. Let her look ugly."
That is true.
I definitely believe that somebody had to definitely be encouraging her because why would she want to do all of those surgeries? I could see maybe a couple, but we know she's probably done at least 10, 15 major surgeries with trying to switch herself up, losing weight, whatever it is. I understand that's ridiculous. And it's not safe.
Oh.
Let's continue on though.
So she was defending her, you see, but my man basically humbled her like, baby. And that's what I always say. We're all human. No woman is out of your league. For you to think that is insane to me. This woman is not anything other than what you see on social media, which is her highlight reel. And you heard how she answered, which was weird. No. You know, what makes you think, just like when women say, what makes you think that you could have approached me? Who do you think you are? And we're in this place of baddieism where they just think that you don't have any chance with me. But here's the thing, what I always tell you fellas, right? 9 times out of 10, if she's a baddie, she's not dealing with a guy who is conventionally attractive. She's dealing with a guy that's not that attractive. And that's what I always try to tell you dudes. You guys put so much emphasis on looks. And you got guys like Jermaine Dupri, who's been with some baddies, including Janet, which was considered one of the baddest walking this earth. You know what I'm saying? And he's not that much of a looker. And he's very short. You got dudes, Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, probably had their share. But you could say these guys are wealthy. Well, these guys qualified themselves. You know what I mean? They qualified themselves. So looks is out the window. But to watch a woman say this is the way she
I
just
think that's something
arrogantly
you should
says
speak
it.
on.
And I think that's a byproduct.
All right, well. Hey Whisper, how you doing? I'll let her get her mic together. Go ahead, CW.
Oh, sorry. Jeez. So sorry for being late. I haven't been online all afternoon. I was helping my friend clean and organize.
You're live. You're good.
Okay, thank you. I took time before coming to send the link to Fraser, Michelle, and Trinity. So that's hope.
Great, awesome.
Oh,
They can even just watch, on the actual YouTube and just in general. It's cool.
Oh, this is different. This is cool. CW, you're from Petty's room, right there?
hey, Whisper, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, dear?
I'm good.
Oh no, boss, what are you doing to me? Not him again.
Stop it.
I'm teasing you, dear. I did what I told Petty I would do. Took a deep breath. I talked to my brain with some other brain that talks to the normal brain. And I said, calm the fuck down tonight because you sound like a crazy lady from the last one. Like, you don't understand. Boss was choosing soft music so I would seem less aggressive. He's that sweet. But you'll understand why, I promise. Okay, sorry, dear.
All
Is
right. CW was about to speak about. You had a thought, CW?
I did. It was something he said. He was talking about the qualifications. Basically, that gave me a thought because a lot of the times when people approach people that they perceive as being a baddie, it's like, first of all, you gotta understand who you are and what you bring to any situation. Like, what value do you bring? I think people just automatically check themselves out. Like they check themselves off as well. I'm not good enough to talk to this person because they think about how they look, what money they got. But it's not about that. It's like at the end of the day, like y'all already seen in this video, what would make somebody like a so-called Holly Berry want to talk to somebody like Jermaine Dupri or Janet Jackson? What would make her want to talk to somebody like Jermaine Dupri? First of all, you gotta look at the fact he's perceived as he's got his stuff together on one aspect where he might have money, but he also runs major companies. He's done that. Like he's not out here leeching off of her for anything. It's like certain things, certain dynamics that goes into that. So when he just made that statement, I was like, that's something to talk about. Because first of all, people just automatically disqualify themselves when they see a person because they think, oh, well, she's got it all going on. I don't. That says a lot about what you think about yourself if you're too afraid to approach somebody because it's like you don't know what the hell she got going on. I've seen some women that have been gorgeous and they've sat down and talked to me, and after talking to me for 2 minutes, I realized they don't have it all going on up top in their brain. They talk about the craziest shit. And I'm like, what? Like, and I've met guys like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Handsome, but don't have shit going on in their brain.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Like I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Boss, I'm just confused. CW, is CW the one that did the live before us that I mentioned that I loved?
Yeah.
Or okay, yeah, okay. See, I went back and watched the live you co-hosted with Boss, and I loved you. Not him, you. Not.
Oh, thank you.
I'm teasing.
I
You were so
appreciate that.
wise. You were so wise and so calm. Like I agreed with everything, but it's how you presented it too. I love that.
Mm, thank you.
Well, thank
I
you.
appreciate that.
Because I don't have that in me. So, what was he saying? What did I miss just a little bit? What's the subject? Well, it's a woman, a bad guy for sure.
Well, it's just about just having the confidence to approach someone that could be perceived as being out of your league.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, I bet he has enough confidence for that.
As I always said in countless videos, it's a byproduct of a woman being constantly told that she's beautiful, you're pretty by both men and women, that she doesn't have to work on herself, and she'll say stuff like this and it's acceptable. You saw she said that and the chick next to her didn't even look at her like, huh? What do you make if you think that I'm unapproachable, what makes you think that you can approach me? What? Newsflash, guys, a lot of these women are some of the loneliest. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? A woman can, and I was having this conversation last night. A woman has access to so many men, the ability to not be lonely, to go on multiple dates, to have conversations with multiple guys, but she's still lonely. Right? This is why, because of the way she thinks of herself, and she believes that she's so much, especially in the black community. And a guy emailed me the other day, JR, that's not true. Light-skinned women, da, da, da. Bro, what are you talking about? You can just look at media and everything else. A light-skinned woman is top tier. She's the closest proximity to a white woman. Why do you think, how many athletes, black athletes, are dating or dealing with dark-skinned women?
With AI,
you can create any
That's pretty
character
deep.
you want in
That's pretty
seconds.
damn deep.
this used to require huge
You agree with that?
I do not, but a lot of people do.
Yeah, it's not that they're necessarily top tier, but it is something to be said that is primarily what all these athletes and I don't know high value men are going for. 9 times out of 10, they are.
Uh-huh.
It's a reason why though. It's definitely a reason. But I think that's a whole other topic in itself, and why that would be the thing in their selection for sure. I think mostly because the I'll speak on that actually, because the community, the pepper community, has really dogged these individual men, and they feel a little bit more nurtured by the salt community. Let's say that in case we go to TikTok. That makes sense.
That was great terms, actually. Even I got them.
Yeah. So that's why that's happening. I mean, and I've seen it so many times throughout my life. It just just wreck through the words.
Sorry, did you say that the salt and peppers are getting ostracized by the salt?
No,
What? Can you repeat? I'm sorry, dear.
I said they get a little more nurtured by the salt community than they
Oh, of
do
course,
their
of
own
course they would,
pepper community. For
because
whatever reason.
well, I think I can safely say I know why, because they're not perceived as a threat, which is just ridiculous that anybody would be in this day and age. But I think that's the thing, which is
Mm.
just fucking yeah. I
Go
would
ahead.
presume. I would presume. Like, I mean, I've watched the YouTube videos where, um, like, a white woman will be in assault will be in an elevator, and a pepper will come in, and right away the salt changes stance, might move, clutches
Mm.
the purse harder and everything. So the salt and peppers don't get that, which just proves how ridiculous the salts are. Like, I mean, that's asinine, but I would presume it's for that. Like, I'm sorry if I'm walking down some major city at night, I'm scared. That's it of anybody. Nothing of the rest has any bearing. I'm just going to be scared because I don't have.
Oh,
I'm
walking.
old and small and I can't defend myself.
So no walking in dark alleys at night.
Well,
That's a tip.
actually, I spoke well, but I'm actually a night person.
You don't walk down a dark alley at night, right?
I've barely ever walked down an alley in my life, dear. Those aren't like common things here.
Right, right.
Like there are some in the major cities where the way it was built, so there's an alley because the delivery people need to go through there or stuff, but alleys are not like really a common thing where I've lived. Land is
Mm.
too expensive. Like, don't forget, most of our population, I'd have to look it up, but it's 70 or 80% of our population. Now, I don't know if it's kilometers or miles, but we're within 150 kilometers, I would think, of the US border.
Oh
Okay.
So,
wow.
yeah, because for one, for warmth, for two, the farther north you go, like we have thousands of islands. Well, we're not going to move up north and be stranded on an island, too. Like, that's where it's at, right? Near the border. So,
What's your thoughts, CW?
On
As
which
far as
part?
the,
Uh, huh?
you know, the black men being nurtured by the white women. Let's just say,
oh, a black man.
yes.
Oh, holy
You know
cow.
what?
I,
I I kind of think it's because women, in a sense, are almost kind of taught, right? You gotta think about when they're young. Young, uh,
mhm.
well, how do I want to terminology? I mean, how do I want to say it? It's almost like people that look like me. When we're young, we're kind of taught when we get with guys in the same community as me, we got to have our guard up. And when we grow up with that thinking, and then the young men are also growing up with that same type of thinking, we're already guarded by the time we get to a certain age of, well, I don't want a baby daddy. Um, if I get with a guy, he has to make a certain type of money. And a lot of the times when we call the salt people come in, they're not even looking at him like that. They're looking at him just as who he is, and they're accepting if he doesn't have as much, and they're willing to work with him. Where we've already been taught and conditioned, when you grow up, you got to be mindful of this, you got to be mindful of that. And the people that look like me as young
Whoa.
men, when they're growing up, they already got a target on their back because they already know when they go outside the door, they got to present themselves a certain way. They got to show up in a certain type of caliber because if they don't, then the world is going to just attack them on different levels. So it's so much that comes with that because those people that's not inside the community, they're not having high expectations because they were already taught to have them for the people that's already in our community. Since
But do you think it's
like
more
it's a
so
lot
like
that
you
goes on.
guys? Does it sound like more
Hmm?
so like you guys were conditioned to be gold diggers?
Oh, there's a difference
Think about the
between being
video.
smart and being a gold digger.
I mean,
Yep,
but
it is.
but just think about what you said. You being conditioned to, have a man that has a certain amount of money. I mean,
See that in my brain communicated to me. He needs to have a job and be settled a little bit. He doesn't need to be rich, but he needs to be able to take care of the home and stuff. That's what I got from that sentence. I did
Um,
not go to gold digger.
I think sort of we are conditioned to be gold diggers because
Whoa.
every
I feel
time
like
I
that.
enter
Tell you.
any relationship, the first thing out of every Pepper's mouth is, oh, because it's all about that money. And it's not for me because I didn't get relationship advice. I lost my parents at a very young age. So I had to figure it out on my own. And I also realized that dating guys with more money and that are more settled, most of the time they have the wrong attitude that I just cannot deal with because, as I said, I'm a work in progress.
But you also work.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah. Oh, wow. I'm totally blown away by what CW
That's what I'm saying,
taught
though. That's
me.
what I was feeling like. Exactly what she was saying. Like, I know, it doesn't sound like a great term to use. Especially who wants to be said that I was raised to be a gold digger? Who wants to be raised or say that I was raised to be that? But I feel like truly that's what it is because every situation that I've seen in the little life that I have, but seriously, like from a child up, it's like it's always been about, hey, if he got the jack, it's cool. If he ain't got the jack, it ain't cool no more. You know what I mean? Like if he lose whatever it was that he had financially there, and going and grinding, and I know it's part of being a provider too. But at the end of the day, it's like storms come, storms go.
Exactly.
But like boys and men, can you stand the rain? It's like that.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these individuals, women who have been grown up and taught and conditioned and everything, it's like, oh well, he can't do it. Oh, I'm gonna do it myself. Go ahead and do it yourself and be by yourself, because that's essentially what's gonna happen. That's the sad truth, and that's not just with I think any particular race. That's any race that can happen in, but the one that affects me the most is my culture. The African American culture, if you were to say those type of terms. And
May I ask a question of CW and Petty, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, can you please, and I'm being totally respectful and serious, can you please tell me what your definition of a gold digger is? I just want to make sure that my definition is the same.
Well, to me, my definition of a gold digger is just someone who's willing to do anything for money, even go against who she really feels like she could be. And she's willing to perform certain acts to get the
I
money,
understand.
or
Yeah. Okay. Like
yeah,
Anna
like,
Nicole Smith.
huh?
Anna Nicole Smith that married that 90-year-old billionaire when she was in her 20s.
Absolutely a gold digger.
Yeah, that's that perfect example. She was
Yeah.
going to be with that older man, knowing nine times out of 10, she really wasn't interested in him. She was more interested in what he could do, what he could offer, and
But you
it's
know
just
what's
really a
interesting?
mindset.
You know what's interesting about her? She married him, had a kid, and she took care of him herself till he died. But, I would too for millions. So what about you, CW, please? What is your definition of a gold digger?
CW just
Yeah, that's what
answered you.
Yeah, she just answered you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Petty.
Petty, tell me your real name, please. That we
Tanisha?
use.
Cali.
Yeah, there you go.
It's Cali, like California.
Because I don't
No,
want
she
to
wasn't
call you
asking
Petty.
CW. She was asking Tanisha. She was asking Petty.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Because you
Oh,
answered me. I'm
Petty.
sorry.
Okay.
So Petty, then what's your
Sorry.
definition of a gold digger?
A gold digger is a woman that everything is about the money. If you can't hand her that money, you don't have that money, she will leave you at any time. Y'all can be together for 3 years. And as long as you have that money and you hand her that money, it's fine. You get sick or you lose your job and she's out the door.
It could be
Absolutely.
20
See, now
years.
that is mine.
20
That is
years.
exactly mine. Only and all about the money, and we'll do whatever they need to as long as it's flowing. Now, when CW told me that the pepper women are raised to be that, I really didn't get that impression. I thought you were being coached to make sure you got a safety net or something, make sure you're not going to be on welfare. Do you understand? Or that you're going to be busting your butt working while he's playing Nintendo or something. That's how I kind of felt it out, but maybe I was wrong because
Well,
a gold.
no, I didn't. I didn't say that. I thought that women are in my culture are raised to be gold diggers. We're just raised to have our guard up. That's more so what I
You know,
said
that's
because
smart.
everything is guarded. Like everything is guarded as far as the home, how you are perceived in a relationship is just guarded. It is because 9 times out of 10, you have more children that are being raised in single family households than they are. You see a family, especially in my community, where it's a mom and a dad and they're together. You think that's like the Cosbys
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, it's rarely seen. And then
Yep.
if you hear of a salt family that has a single household, that's rare. So it's like
Oh,
in our community, it's rare to see two people in the household, but in the salt community, it's rare to see a single. And I've come across both. I've seen in my community two people be together, and I've also seen in the salt community single family households. And it's just so happened in my community we're taught to, you gotta be strong no matter what. You gotta uh always have your guard up because like I said, you don't want somebody that is just coming to leech off of you or just think they're coming around and they're gonna just be laying up with you without marrying you. It's so much that we're taught at such a young age, just like the male figure in the household in our community. They're already taught when you go out there, you already got a label on your
a
back because for
target.
one,
Yeah.
you're already pepper. You're pepper. So you already got to be watching what you do and how you do it. You might not get the opportunity that Salt gets. Like it's so much that comes with that in our community when we're raised. And then for women, you definitely have a stigma because look at what the music industry has definitely shown what's really being taught. Because if you have a certain shape and if you have
Huh.
certain breasts and all that, like, oh yeah,
You're going
that's
to
a
be a
quality
singer.
woman right
Yeah.
there, and it's
Yeah.
not.
No, no, I agree.
So
So I thought that was
yeah.
strange because I have seen Cosby Show families in my neighborhoods, and I've definitely seen salt single moms. Um, but I guess that's just geography where we live. Now, something occurred to me that I need to be delicate about. When you told me that the pepper women are raised to be vigilant and everything, but basically, I'm going to verify that I got this. Basically, it's a given that you will end up with a pepper man, right? Did I get that part right?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
so you know what that did to my brain? Because I've never met a pepper woman who was against salt women. Okay, there are some, obviously. There's some of everything,
Right.
but I've never met that. I have never had a problem with a pepper woman anywhere, any age, in my
Because
entire life. But one thing I did notice, not it didn't have to do with me, but pepper women do not want salt women with the pepper men. That is somehow hurtful,
Mhm.
or like they're not nasty. It somehow hurts them or betrays or something. But with what you just taught me, that would make sense. Because if your brain has already narrowed the fish pool down to just the pepper fish for you, well, for sure you don't want some other asses coming in and fishing in your pond, right?
Mhm.
I think it really kind of smacks us in the face when, as long as you were broke, you were at my house and I was feeding you and taking care of you. As soon as you got your shit together,
Mm.
you went and got you some salt. I think that's
Yeah,
when we get
I see
offensive.
that.
Oh, that
I
happens
think that's when we get offensive.
frequently.
Yeah. Like I took care of you all these years and had your back, and now you out here with Becky and buying her Porsches, and you couldn't even buy me a 4-piece wing.
I think that was some back in the day stuff. I don't think that happens too much anymore. Like what you saying. I don't think that happens that often.
Well,
You
I
ain't
was
been
going
my
to
cousin.
say, I
I don't
understand why
believe that
she
happens
flew
like that.
off yesterday about women taking care of men who don't deserve it. Now I know where that was coming from. Because if that's what they do to y'all, to anybody, that's unacceptable. You don't stay with somebody for their money and then when you have some, you leave. Like, what the frig?
Yeah.
Women do it all the time, though.
Hmm.
Women
They
do
do
it
it
all
all the
the time.
time. Because if you look at
Oh, I
the
don't doubt they
majority
do.
of the pepper celebrities, their children, the oldest children, the first children, are with a pepper woman. And then as soon as they get some money, now they got
Yep.
Becky over
Example, Kevin Hart.
there. Exactly.
What happened with Kevin?
His wife got divorced.
Okay, but what about it?
And now he's with Becky.
Really? I thought he was spending all his time with that musician personally, no, but haha. Wow. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, boss.
I don't
Holy cow.
know stuff like that. But let me see. I'm looking it up right now. What are you talking about? What white woman? What salt woman you see him with?
Hey, who's the new window?
Huh?
She's
What's
not salt, but she's lighter. The other woman
what's
wasn't light.
Okay, so why y'all trying to say he with that white girl? She ain't white.
But it was just really like it was just an analogy to go along with what she was the
No.
example
It's
she
not an
was trying to
analogy.
say.
You
who's
literally
that girl?
said
Okay.
Who
he
is
with
that,
that
boss?
white girl. Uh, that's another guest that we have. I don't know
Okay,
that.
not somebody I know.
Yeah, not somebody you
Hi.
know yet.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Who that? Unmute your mic, please.
Oh
I
no,
can't
it's okay.
even. I can't
Yeah,
even see.
but yeah, y'all had me thinking that he done left his wife for a white lady. But yeah,
Hello, everyone. How are
Hello.
y'all?
Good,
We're
thank you.
Hey.
How are
wonderful.
you?
How are
Thanks for
you?
coming.
I'm running around here trying to support everybody, and it's kind of hard. However, when I popped in, I was like, wait a minute, what am I running up on? And
Right?
so, I did hear you say, uh, pepper women do not like their men with salt women. And I was trying to say not all, it doesn't matter. You can't help who you fall in love with. Of course, my grandson is mixed. So I didn't teach my kids to hate, it doesn't matter. I just need them to be respectful. However, I was just saying this the other day that a lot of salt women that do choose to go to a pepper man, I mean, yeah, pepper man, they seem to be defensive when we walk up or come around. It's like they trying to grab him close and keep him close. I'm like, child, been
Oh,
there, done that.
intimidated. Jealous
Yeah,
and
yeah,
intimidated.
been there, done that. You
That's
got
on
this
them,
one.
honey. That's a lack of self confidence on their part. That doesn't. You don't need to pay attention to that shit.
I mean, and I don't, but I see it. I'm just saying that I noticed that a lot of those soul women are defensive and trying to keep him close. I'm like, no, boo, that's all you. You got
Man,
this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
pretty
your problem.
asinine. Like, I mean, I have to believe if he was well, but maybe he, no. I'm just gonna shut up.
And
That's
I'm gonna say this too, because I have somebody that I used to work closely with. He's married to a salt woman.
okay.
However, he went to a pepper woman, which she's mixed, got the pretty hair or whatever, and a bunch of children. And he'll put the wife on a pedestal, and yet I'm still trying to figure out why you cheating on her. I'm
mm.
not understanding. You still cheating on her though.
Oh yeah.
So I don't get it.
I had somebody explain their situation to me, and I'm still flabbergasted. And it probably was explained to me at least 20 years ago. Um, a very prominent reconstructive surgeon who was Canadian but does his thing in the States. He's Pepper, highly educated, reconstructive. So not just for rich bitches, like after burn victims and stuff, helping people too. Um, he's been with his wife since forever. they're the first partner, both of them. They have children. They have a wealthy, wonderful life in the States. Um, he confides into my best friend, and she's the one who explained it to me. She said, like I guess they're Baptists or something, and they're doing church every Sunday and with the family and stuff. Apparently, if he has a desire, which in his own mind is not respectable enough to ask of his wife, he will relieve that with a side piece, a one-time side piece, rather than to disrespect his wife. And I mean, he's vanilla. Like, I mean, it's not anything weird, okay? It's just if it's slightly out of the pattern or
No.
whatever, he will go elsewhere to not belittle his wife. I don't get that, and I never will. And this
In
is
his
an
mind,
I
that
never
makes
heard of it
educated
like
sense.
that,
man.
but
Isn't that strange?
In his mind, it makes perfect sense because I have several male friends that was they really wanted a specific person, and when they got that person, the cheating just did not stop. Like you
There you go.
continue to cheat, but you wanted this person so bad, and now you got them. Like, shouldn't you be happy?
Well, contrary to what our asshole on the screen said to us the other day, men are all about the chase. Like, I figured that one out young. As soon as they feel they have you, the interest drops, basically, instinctually.
Mhm.
Like, if they're a little bit mature and can guide that, then that they will. But instinctually, they're in it for the chase. So once they get the catch, they're on to the next thing, right? But is cheating really about sex? I don't think it is. I think it's about power.
It depends on the person.
So yesterday, what was his word for strippers? Anyways, I'm just gonna say strippers. Do you know that a lot of strippers get paid like $100 an hour to sit and just listen to the man, just have a conversation, like frequently?
Where they do that at? Like, what's I need to figure that out.
Well,
Yeah,
I would presume because the wife is getting ready for dinner, she's getting the kids ready for this and that. The wife is busy. She doesn't maybe have time for a 2-hour conversation about life or whatever, I would presume, because moms are hella busy in a home, right?
Mhm.
But
So,
that's why it's the same. They fall around the same context of having a sugar daddy, in a sense.
No, the sugar daddy is just for the money.
Therefore,
But even the strippers, I'm saying, they be having them conversations for just
oh,
just the emotional connection with that individual stripper.
No, the
so I
man is
wish
having
I
the
could
conversation,
find that
emotional connection. The woman is having the conversation for the money.
Paid
that
to
part.
oh
stroke
yeah,
their ego.
oh yeah, she's
I
there for the
seen
money. She would not be listening. Oh, I
paid
agree.
to stroke their ego.
But a sugar daddy, did you say it's only for the money?
Yeah.
That's mainly it. Yeah,
Well, what do you mean though? They have sex for money though.
not necessarily with a sugar daddy.
What? Why
Yeah,
the hell would they pay your
And where
bills
that
and
sugar? Hold up, y'all. That's a sugar daddy that don't want no sugar. Now where he at?
thank you. Thank you.
I,
Then.
What you
he was
mean?
available back in the 90s, but they invented Viagra and messed up the whole
Hello,
thing.
hello.
But basically a sugar daddy,
Look
sugar
at the
baby is
comments.
a
Look at the
kept woman.
comments. Look at the comments. We
What?
got Michelle from somewhere.
Michelle, honey, come
We
on
don't
up.
know if it's not. We don't know if
I
it's not
didn't see
Michelle. I
no
don't know if it's not
comment.
Michelle. It may not be that one.
Escorts, you pay by the hour like a stripper. But a
I
sugar
can't see the
daddy pays
comments,
you.
and I saw somebody say hello, and it was a CW. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's CW. She's on the panel right now. Or
Oh,
she
okay, okay, okay. Well, I was saying hi.
Some
I did
some
send
sugar
none of
daddies.
link
y'all
over
had
to
left out
He
something.
Love.
Yeah, that makes sense, hon. That makes sense, especially if they're older and maybe
Cause I
can't
said he might
anymore.
want to get in on this.
Some just want
say what?
companionship. Yep.
I told Hey Love she might want to hear this.
She might want to hear that. Yeah, send her
Yeah,
the link, or at least just to
I
the
did.
channel. She ain't got to come up on the panel.
Who's Miss Chichi?
Wow.
CICI Parks.
Miss who? Miss Cece. I don't know.
Okay. Hey, this is great. We're getting new people in. That's nice.
All right, let's finish this video and see what you got to say, our boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, your boy, not my boy.
When I say dark skin, I'm not talking about when you say with JR Savannah. Savannah's not dark skinned. I'm talking about a chocolate melanated woman. How many of these guys are doing that? I'll wait. You'll probably throw out one or two off top, but chances are she's light skinned. Well, that's programming. That's such and such. If you're beautiful, you're beautiful. You know what I mean? If Cat Williams said it, the whole like these guys, they get famous and they always get the carbon copy woman. And that's just she from the time she was a little girl to probably 50s and 60s. She's always been told that she's the ish and dudes are trying to get at her. So she's like, I really don't have to do anything. I really don't have to work on. And it's very rare that you find a light-skinned woman that's friendly, approachable, and doesn't think that she's all that.
Oh, for fun.
Because that's just how it is. You can say that about men or light-skinned men, but you got to think light-skinned men are the butt of jokes in the black community. And I'm just going to say it like that. They're the butt of jokes by both light-skinned women, which is insane. Light-skinned women and dark-skinned women, dark-skinned men, they're the butt of the jokes at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just put that out there. But fellas, don't ever think a woman is out of your league. And if she rejects you, you never know. You're not a mind reader, is what I say. Stop overthinking stuff. You're not a mind reader. She's not some goddess and you're a peasant at the end of the day. She stinks, probably has BV. I'm not saying this is the case.
Probably has what? BB?
BV, bacterial vaginitis.
Maybe
I know what that is.
Maybe
He went there.
She may not wash, but she looks pretty. Struggling, got bad credit. I'm just being honest, man. When we keep these pictures in our mind, when we come across, we see a woman.
All the stuff.
Did he just see these bitches?
No. Did he say? No, he didn't say. I don't think he said that.
Okay, I'm muting. Go ahead, Derek.
Yeah, he said
Let me play.
These pictures in our mind.
He said these pictures in our mind.
And the way she's walking, she looks like an angel just walking. And I can't dare say she's a celebrity. Like if you guys, for all my actors out there, when you're on set, right, and you're doing background, you're told to not say anything to the main talent, the actors. And you see celebrities on set and you're just like, you're told not to say anything. It's just like, and I've been on sets right next to celebrities and it's just like, I'm thinking to myself, bro, you just like me at the end of the day. How my man said, I'm no slouch. You got to say the same thing about yourself, guys. I'm someone important. This is not a hidden treasure, but this is a treasure of information, intellect.
Michelle says, please, there's women who think men are out of their league too. That is true.
That is very true. Every man I was with, except my husband, I thought was out of my league.
Look, firsthand, a lot of these women are beautiful, but they're dudsons inside.
What you gotta say
That's
about that?
That's what I was saying. I was saying the same thing.
The same way. You see, you feel what he's saying?
I know from experience.
I know from experience. I know from experience. Like hell no.
And I'm gonna tell you, those types of women, some of them that are perceived as they got it all going on, and even when you see the ones that seem to have made money, now because I've experienced certain things in my life, I often question, well, how'd she get that? Because some women like that I've came across, they either manipulated their way to the top or they had sexual encounters to get to the top. A lot of women that try to be baddies, the ones that you have an intellect, you try to have an intellectual conversation, and you really realize within 2 minutes of talking to them, like, oh, they don't get it. You can say something just to test them and be like, she didn't get that. But then you realize as you look around and you're like, well, how the hell did she get all this? She manipulated her way there. I know somebody right now that's done that. And she's a beautiful woman, but all she do is manipulate people all the time just to get her way. And you know what she does it with? Her looks, charm. Because people fall for that. They do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And not just men, like jobs, everything. Absolutely. I agree, Michelle. I agree that there are women who think like that. All absolutely. And believe me, dear, I'm so proud of you. This is why we wanted backup because we cannot stand the MF that's on the TV right now. You were friendlier than me. She said, I don't like him. Yeah, that's an understatement.
You know what? You know what? This is what I gotta say. You don't like because he spitting truth.
No, I
A lot of
don't like him because he's spitting the exact opposite of the truth, but he believes his shit.
what I'm
That's
saying
what's so
is
disgusting about
other
him.
people have experience that's on the panel. It's on the panel. We've seen this firsthand.
What
What the man is spitting. It's hey, I'm just you
we've
guys just
seen, we've
you
seen
just
what, dear?
huh?
What have we seen on panel?
We me and CW have experienced what he's saying. It's talking about these women are out of the league. They be looking this type of way, and then all of a sudden, then they got this awful smell. I'll tell you about a story. When I was with my pops, right? I was my pops. I think I was probably like I don't know, 12 years old. I was going trick or treating and whatnot, and he had his friend with him, right? And we was riding around. I think it was trick or treat. Yeah, that kind of asked trick or treat, right? And he took me trick or treating and whatnot. Got in the car, and I'm like, Dad, you smell that? He like, yeah. Shut
Really?
your mouth, boy. I'm like, what's Dad? You don't smell it? It smell like fish. He like, boy.
Are you
The
kidding?
shit's beautiful. But at the end of the day, I was like, Pops, can we roll the window down, Daddy? I don't think I'm speak no more. It was that bad. So I'm saying I experienced this firsthand what he's talking about. They be looking bad. At the end of the day, you smelling bad too.
Okay, but that's not like that could be literally every female, right?
I make that conclusion about the chick that used to live across the street from me because I see her pull up and go in the house and come back out like 3 minutes later in a whole brand new outfit. You ain't had time to wash nothing. I know you smell a hot mess. It's 90 degrees outside. Get somebody else to do it.
All right. Let's just
Oh.
back to it though.
Yes, he is very arrogant, and I don't know why, Michelle. I agree.
Just being honest, fellas. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, man. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is wisdom.
His self-wisdom is out. It's diabolical.
You said what?
It's a shame
I think
because
it's just based on his experiences.
It's
He's
just
speaking from
diabolical.
his experience.
Yeah.
so any of you who are on TikTok, the shorts you're seeing with me losing my shit, it's because of him. It is 100% because of him. I was coming to bed early and I scrolled by and saw Boss. So I popped in to say, quick, good night. And this asshole was playing. He shot my blood pressure up. He woke me up so badly. I never slept that night. We did 6 videos in a row with that motherfucker. Like I was pumped. I could not believe what he was spewing. And it's a shame. He's got nice eyes. He's got a cute enough face if he would shave. But as soon as he opens his mouth, there is no hope in hell I would be with that dude, man. I would be in jail.
I think it's just his experiences. He's experienced those types of women probably like over and over again.
Just got back
But
from the most epic vacation, the Donta World down in Mexico.
That would make sense. But like I've experienced only a certain type of man in my life, but that doesn't mean I'm narrow-minded enough to think that all men are like that.
That's true.
Like he's hella out there, I think. But I'll shut up so we can hear more.
All right. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come right back. We had like about an hour. So those of you guys that are in the chat on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, come right back. We'll be back in less than 5 minutes. And it's your boy Boss. It's my panel. I got Petty TT here. I got Whisper. I got CW. I don't know who that went, but we are off this and we will be back shortly.
So Michelle, are you on TikTok right now?
Boss up, yeah, we elevate. Every single day, yeah, we boss up great. Boss up, yeah, we elevate. Welcome to the channel, yeah, boss up great. I'm checking the specs, I'm building the heat from the hardware vibes to the setup, completing a vision in the lab, yeah, the vision.